The CBS 21 Political Insiders with Rob Hanrahan.
Live pictures here from Huntington, West Virginia, where the president is holding another one of his rallies for the candidates there. He said that from here to Indiana tonight, and apparently he's going to bring Bobby Knight with him tonight to his Indiana appearance. Our political insiders are here. Republican strategist Charlie Giroux and, of course, Democratic strategist Mark Singal. And, well, I didn't get the memo about Casual Friday, I guess, but the gentleman did.
We're feeling good.
Yeah.
Charlie, the president in full campaign mode. This is what he loves. But today in West Virginia, after focus on immigration, he finally mentioned the economy.
The economy is up. Jobs are up, wages are up, unemployment's down, the economy's doing great. That should be the message to close this campaign. The last 72 hours, Republicans ought to be talking about how well the economy is doing for everybody.
So are you saying he should drop the immigration issue?
No, but you've got, these rallies last an hour with Donald Trump, so he's got a lot of opportunity to insert a lot of different issues. But the candidates and the president himself, I think, speak best about the economy.
Mark, this push on immigration in the final days, it's been galvanizing for both sides.
Yeah, I think it's a mistake. I think Charlie's right. The Republicans should end on a positive message, and they actually could talk about a booming economy and a couple of other things. I was talking to a pretty prominent Republican strategist today, not Charlie, but somebody else.
More prominent?
Pretty prominent.
Who actually told me he didn't understand what the president was doing. Really harping on the caravan and the fear factor and all that kind of thing, because he says it's diluting the message. He says we really should be focusing on a more uplifting message, particularly in light of the fact that the whole country is trying to recover from some serious human tragedies. You know, the whole country wants to be uplifted. They don't want to be, frankly, lied to and scared about immigrants coming from 1,000 miles away. So I think that they're making a mistake, and I think Charlie's right. That they ought to focus on something else.
I'm just trying to say that preying on fear will get people out to the polls.
Well, I will say this, and I agree with Mark. The folks that have made up their minds on immigration are pretty well locked in. They're coming to the polls. Right. This is a battle for the hearts and minds of the truly persuadable. That's a very tiny sliver of the electorate, and those minuscule number of swing voters that have yet to make up their minds. They're going to be driven by their pocketbooks. They always are. They vote their wallets. That's good news for the Republicans. They ought to be talking about it.
Yeah, but Mark, just one quick more thought about that. Trump can't seem to help himself. He cannot put that aside. They would be much, much better off, no question about it. But the fact of the matter is that he continues to do those rallies that give the Democrats the chance to do better angels of our nature and talk about hope and change rather than fear. And I think that that's going to really inure to the Democrats' benefit.
Yeah, it's going to come down to turnout, turnout, turnout. We've got rain forecast for right here. So I want both of your guys' take on that. Do you think that'll take away from the turnout?
It may, but you're still going to have record turnout. I don't think there's anybody that's predicting anything else.
Right. Yeah, you always worry about that. Rain, snow, and frankly, I have to say that the Republicans over the years, in my experience, have weathered those storms better. Don't stay home, Democrats. That's all I'm saying. Don't stay home.
All right, that's your take on the weather. Thank you both, gentlemen. I appreciate it. And you had a rousing discussion over immigration and the president on Face the State, which is airing Sunday.
Don't want to miss that.
Senator Bob Casey says Republicans like having a topic to politicize. He says that's why, despite Republicans having control over the last 2 years, nothing's actually changed. Here's a look ahead.
We had a bipartisan immigration bill in 2013, which would have secured the border for sure with the best technology and the best policies, and would allow us to fix a broken system. But Charlie, my view of Republicans is they don't want to fix this system.
Join us Sunday morning at 8:30 to hear more from our political insiders, as well as Senator Bob Casey on Face the State, and also look at our Face the State Facebook page for a very interesting little discussion during the commercial break.